We actually have the perfect number. We coincidentally ended up with 69. Nice. It's fucking perfect. Amazing. Wait, is it failing? Did we add too many waifus? Oh shit, there we go. This is the perfect list. There's no one else that can be added. I don't even care if you say there's someone who can be added, you're wrong. The important stuff. Clearly we're starting off with probably the most important Final Fantasy character ever. 2B. I'm so happy that 2B is a Final Fantasy XIV character. She has great assets. You just need to be careful about making sure that you don't put your hands anywhere you shouldn't, because you may end up losing some hands, okay? She's just probably the greatest waifu in all of this game. That's why she's kind of useful, okay? I guess she could go in B. She can go in B for 2B. Don't fuck robots. Yeah, she's not... Here's the problem. She uses a hero model. If she was a catgirl version of herself and she's in Final Fantasy, this would make a lot more sense. But she's not. She at least gets B. Remember safety first. Yeah, don't guys, don't fist androids. Alize, come back when you're 18. God, what the hell is her name again? She's from the Xenos. She's the daughter of Xenos, right? Or not Xenos. She's Gaius's like daughter or whatever, right? Ali. She's a cute Ara, okay? But I just don't feel like she's that impactful. Almet. So this is the redhead Vera that you guys all wanted to add for some reason, because you guys. This is your guys' first encounter outside of Lena with the feral Vera of the first. She wants to murder you. You stepped in her territory, so that means she's at some snoo level. If you weren't lucky in being the warrior light, you'd probably be dead or her bitch for the night and then dead, okay? But she's a feral Vera. She's a supermodel, basically like looking kind of mommy though, Vera, so she'll go in A tier. All right, Brayflox. Brayflox is a fucking goblin. I'm sorry. Why do you want this as your waifu? I'm D tier. Brayflox is as anything else and you're weak? No. Brayflox is a D tier. If you go to Brayflox's for dinner, or she's like gonna cook you a home course meal, she's just gonna cook you a meal of cheese. I mean, yeah, you can get like fondue and shit like that, but it's only gonna be fondue. It's not gonna be anything else. It's literally nothing else. So maybe, I guess, if you like fondue, she might be a real good cook for you. And maybe that'll put you up to S tier. I love cheese, but not that much, okay? Just think of the horrible constipation after the date. Yeah. All right. Serena. I think I've said this kind of before about Serena. I feel like she would be a very good, like, very homey waifu. She'd be there cooking you dinner every single day, all that kind of stuff. She's a pretty quality waifu. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's better than the bunny girl. She's better than the bunny girl. She has a stronger appeal. She looks cuter than the bunny girl to me, and I'd rather have that good home cooked meal. I mean, if you guys really want some torture and shit like that, I mean, you can go with the Vera, okay? And you got your supermodel girlfriend, but she's gonna come home. She's gonna treat you right. But I mean, she is the lead of a clan, so she might fuck you up. If you get on her bad side, she might go yandere. And you have the whole entire clan on your ass, not just her. Dulia Chai. So here's the thing about Dulia Chai. She will fucking break you into pieces if you are anything but a giant fucking Rogadin, okay? I don't care if you're a Highlander. She will destroy you. Have you seen how much she fucked up her husband? She's clearly an A tier. She's clearly an A tier better than Snoo Bunny, okay? if you're into that torture shit, she's gonna do it like without even thinking about it. But she's not better than Serena, okay? She's not gonna cook you the home cooked meal. You have to cook her the home cooked meal. She's gonna expect you to take her out to dinners and shit like that. At least Serena is gonna take care of you, okay? So I'm sorry, Dulia is just middle between these. How do you know she can't cook? Have you seen her? And how she acts? And how like spoiled she is? She's not fucking cooking for herself. All right, Etta. If you want to be reincarnated as a disembodied head, I think Etta's for you, okay? She's obviously Yandere Prime for sure. I like Yandere characters, but not this kind, okay? I'm sorry, I don't want to be like, I don't want to have a school days session where my head ends up being in a, you know, bag. And then the next step, she doesn't just go to putting your head in a bag. She takes it to the next step and turns you into a flying corpse or flying disembodied head. She's C for crazy, like Tatsuki said, for sure. Yeah, and she sucks at healing. So she's not even that useful. Thea Ul is extremely protective. FBI, she's like immortal. What the fuck? How is this? No, this is the fairy version. Excuse me, how's this FBI? If you try and leave her, she'll make you a beef, man. That's the only problem. So she's kind of fucking crazy. I feel like she's right here. I think she's in C for crazy tier. If you're into you know, Fauna from like Hololive and becoming a sapling, this is your girl right here. You would definitely put her over 2B. You know what? I'll bring her up to a B over 2B. She's more useful than 2B, okay? She saves you on the fucking mountain. She comes through for you. Okay, I can see that. She's a B tier. That's fair. That's fair. Ascended to batshit crazy tier. Yeah, she's batshit crazy tier now. Yeah. Yeah, she does a lot for you with retainers and shit like that. And she's always at your side on the first, right? Okay, she's a little more useful. Cross-dressing Hildebrand. I don't know anyone who wouldn't put this at an S tier. Look at this face. Who couldn't love this face, okay? Everyone knows Hildebrand is S tier. And if you don't like Hildebrand, you're just one of those people that are upset and mad at yourself because you're not getting more raid content in Final Fantasy XIV, okay? Everyone knows that Hildebrand content needs to be re-implemented in this game. And if you disagree, you're just a mad raider, okay? Flamin from 1.0. Now there is a difference, okay? There is Granny or MILF Flamin, okay? And then there's hot, young Flamin, okay? From 1.0. She's one of the best characters from 1.0 in visuals. I'm sorry, but this is an S tier, but she doesn't beat out Hildebrand. She aged like fine wine. Here's the thing. If you want a MILF, she's like Serena. She's pretty much the equivalent of Serena. You could probably interchange her and Serena, okay? But 1.0 Flamin, this is the shit, okay, right here. She's only 5 years older from this point. So how does she go from this point in 5 years to this point? Makotes must age real fucking hard, okay? Kai in 5 years? Fuck. Okay. Buldora. Buldora's very feisty. She's not a Makote. If she was a Makote, I feel like I'd put her in like A tier. But I actually, okay, Fedora, when I first met, or like first like saw her, like I didn't like her that much. But I felt like her character, she had character growth into 5.5. And she's probably one of the better hero characters, to be honest with you. She's a little fucking angry. So she's going in B tier for being a bitch. Look, she brought Erendwald back from from being stepped on by Ifrit, okay? Anyhow, Fuldora's at least competent and does stuff useful, so she can go in B tier. Fran, she's still fucking hot in 14. What do you want me to say? She's like she's the premier bunny, okay? She's like 1,000 or something. Okay. She's like the premier bunny. I don't know what you want me to say. She has probably the best model out of all the bunnies. I don't think anyone could disagree with you. If you want poster child bunny girl, that's who she is. Do we make her S tier? She's fucking hot. I kind of want to make her S tier. B for bun? No, not B for bun. She's S tier. I feel like she's the ultimate bun in all of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think anyone could disagree with that. She's S tier. Gaia is FBI open up for some of you. I know it's unfortunate for some of you that she's FBI open up, but there is Logarith coming up, so you are going to be saved. So I'm sorry, Gaia is FBI open up tier. Garuda, the original monster girlfriend from Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna be honest, I think she's kind of low tier compared to the, if you consider the whole entire spectrum of waifus that they've added to this game out of the monster girls, she's definitely D tier. She's better than Brayflox, but I'm gonna be real, Garuda's, I don't know why people simp for Garuda. I think she's the worst of the monster girls. She has the power of vortexes. Imagine the blowjobs. Damn. Yeah, she has some good suction. Okay, Xeris, a very fair argument. A very fair argument, Xeris. What, do you want me to put her in B for blowjob tier? Blowjob tier for blowing? Put her in S where she belongs. No, she doesn't belong in S. She's a little too fucking crazy. Fine. She can go low end of B for blowjob tier, okay? Alright. Hilda. I would probably consider playing an elf if it was for these models. She's not as good as Flamin, but she belongs in S tier. She's fucking hot. I would play Machinist. Like, if I could play, I don't know. She's really fucking hot, okay? I don't think there's anyone who can deny that. She's a girl with a gun. She's half elf in the right way, okay? She doesn't have the long neck. She has nice elf ears. She can protect. She will fight for you. So she's hot, protects you, all that kind of stuff. She's the only half elf in the whole entire game. She's S tier. Hydaelyn. Ooh, where does Hydaelyn go? Yo, she thick in the thighs. Or she thick in the waist. Look at that shape. We still don't know if Hydaelyn has tempered us though. Do you think it's okay for us to consider Hydaelyn even a like anything beyond D since she's potentially has tempered us? I feel like that's a little too much. Like she gave you a forced like love potion. She's making you love her. And I'm not sure if I'm cool with that. She's totally tempering us. Yeah, I think so too. She got them childbearing hips. Yeah, that's true. Should we go C for Crystal? I feel like this is a C for Crystal situation, but she's definitely verging on the D tier because she tempered us. She's that possessive girlfriend that she goes to the extent of she wants all of your time and all of your love and affection. So she goes to the point of like tempering you into loving her. That's too far. A very toxic relationship. We're gonna go C. Egeleothem. You know, you don't see her much in the I don't think you see her ever at all in the game without her mask on, do you? Like, I just don't care about this character. I'm gonna be real. I don't think she's that great. There's not much to her. Like, I guess if you, some people might consider her hot, but I really feel like she's kind of like low tier, like D tier. Like, she's like a literal who. Maybe we should have a literal who tier. She and Laha Breo were Asian Prime, but I don't really care that. She did do the dirty, that's true. I don't know. I feel like she's a literal who. I just don't care about her. She's whatever, never saw her face. Yeah, that's the kind of how I look at it. I just, if you like her, fine, whatever. But like, I don't see where you get the appeal from her. Ihora. She's in Final Fantasy XIV very, very briefly. She's kind of cute, but she's from Final Fantasy XI. She's kind of cute, but the problem is she might as well be in literal who tier as well. No. It ain't happening. Whoever suggested her, I think it was Shiro. I understand that you love Final Fantasy XI, but I'm not judging her based on Final Fantasy XI. I'm judging her based upon what she did in Final Fantasy XIV, which is like fucking nothing. Jessie. Yo, is she really the leader of the Ironworks? I feel like she's the real leader of the Ironworks. She puts the rest of the Ironworks in her place. She's handy, smart. I don't feel like her model's that hot though. I think she's like here. I feel like she does more. She definitely does more than this chick. She's probably better than you know what? She's better than Garuda in 2B. Jessie's the real MVP. Yeah, she has a really bad hairstyle. I don't think they made her look that great. I mean, I think they're trying their best to make her look like like Jessie from Final Fantasy VII, but I just don't think it translates that well. Like, you know it's her, but whatever. Hopefully she gets a glow up. Yeah, she needs a glow up a little bit. Hildebrand's mom, or God, how do you say her name? Julian? Is it Julian? Julian. Yo, bless Godbert for dealing with this chick, because she will fuck you up. Yeah, she's kind of a MILF. I'm saying she's A tier. She's fucking angry and shit, but she's kind of hot at the same time. She has definitely that yandere feel. I'm giving her an A. The fact that Godbert can deal with her, I mean, Godbert can probably fucking deal with anything, right? She will fucking kill you with a frying pan for sure, yeah. Exactly. Massive mommy vibes. She'll cook you dinner, and then when you call her dinner shit, she'll murder you on the spot. Kan-E-Senna. I think her model is unappealing. And there's artwork that's really nice of her, and it exists out there. After we had this conversation of where I was decided that I had, as a Dragoon, I would have Kan-E-Senna as my waifu, according to Lucy. I didn't agree with that, but I remember that the artwork existed, so I made sure to look it back up, and I remembered it correctly. But we can't base it upon the artwork. I'm gonna put her in C tier. She's a little useful. S tier because JPN VA. We're going off the EN VA. I am a simpleton who cannot read the moon runes, okay? I've not elevated myself up to that level of culture, so I can't judge upon the Japanese voice actor. We have to live within the reality that Kai uses the English dub. Now we have, gosh, how do you say her name again? Kippy? Is it Kippy? I think it's Kippy. Kippy something. It's Kippy. She's a Makote, so you know, she at least gets up to a B tier, naturally. We don't have to really debate that. She's just naturally is at a B tier. I don't remember much about her personality, so we're gonna go with she's better than Jessie. She does stuff by helping you in side stories or like events and stuff with like crossover and stuff, but I just don't remember her personality at all. I'm sorry, I don't. But she is a Makote, so we put her in B tier. B tier for bias. All right, Kryl, FBI tier. If you're expecting me to put a Lalafell anywhere but FBI tier, you've come to the wrong stream. This is just how things are. All right, Lakshmi. Big mommy Lakshmi. Look at that. Do you want to be... Look at how... This is like some... Okay, if you're into some giantess shit, this is all about you. Look at the little specks of dust down here. That's the player character. Do you want a giant mommy? I feel like this is like... This is what a lot of people want in appeal. She's super possessive too, so that might be a problem though. She's gonna temper you and make you dance all day. Maybe that's something you want though. I don't know. That works for you. I'm gonna put her better than Jessie. And the reason I'm gonna put her better than Jessie is I don't think she's better than the Makote. I'm sorry. It's not my alley, but I definitely think she's better than Garuda. And I feel like Jessie is generic enough for me where Lakshmi is more important. B for booba. Yeah, she does have some giant booba. That's true. Better than Jessie sounds like a new tier now. Yo, tiers develop within tiers, okay? Llamine. It's FBI tier. What do you want me to say? I don't care if she's the Warrior of Darkness or one of the Warriors of Darkness or anything. She's FBI tier. I'm sorry. I know Lalafell lovers out there upset. We cannot go there. She tamed Arbor. Sadu's on here. Chill. We just haven't gotten to Sadu. It's in alphabetical order. Sadu's like right here. See? Look at her fierce face. Relax. You'll get to your Sadu. Lilja. I feel like she's a very comic relief character, but she does have some serious moments. I think she has like a... She is blonde. I feel like she deserves... She's in B tier for bun, but she's not higher than the Makote. Like I said, she's blonde, so she's B for blonde, B for bun, okay? There we go. I feel like she's just kind of there. Livia. She's a Gaia simp. She never takes off the mask, though. Does she constantly live in the mask? I don't know if I would... I'm not into the armor, okay? I'm gonna be real. I kind of agree with the D tier. I don't really care about this character. I don't know why you would get the appeal. I don't like the armor. She's not a good yandere if you guys really consider a yandere. I mean... She'll do anything for Gaius, so I mean, maybe that's a very yandere appeal. The mask stays on. Do you think Gaius and her got it on with just the masks on? Okay, Logrif. I'm not a big fan of the lips. D for dead. Is everyone that's dead just going in D tier? I mean, I gotta rearrange this whole entire thing if they're all in D tier. She's better than Kan-E-Senna. B for Botox. She's gonna go in C tier. She's not as bad as Livia. So Lucia. She's pretty loyal. I don't really consider her that hot though. I'm not a fan of the haircut though. I feel like this is a very caring haircut, but she is loyal and she'll do what she needs to for you. She's buff. Have you ever seen her without the armor on? How do you know she's actually buff? Imagine being choked by those arms. I feel like she probably deserves to be higher than Jessie. She's probably B tier, but she's not good as Lakshmi. She's Garlean. That's true. Garleans are pretty buff, right? She'll go in B tier for buff Garlean. Lena. Her accent's really good. The English voice actor's really good for it. She is a dancer too. She is very loyal and she now leads the Crystarium. Should she be A tier though, or S tier? The debate here is not between anything else besides A and S. She's behind Fran. She's definitely behind Fran, but did she go all the way back to A tier? We have all the bunny simps coming out right now. What must we put the bunny simps in their place and make them understand that she only belongs in A tier? She is the Fran of Final Fantasy XIV. If she was the Fran of Final Fantasy XIV, there wouldn't be a Fran in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna put her in A tier. She has a good, like, her voice actor is really good. Her model's cute. But I don't feel like she has the qualities because she wears the armor all the time, okay? I know some people will be like, well, they're into the armor, okay? They're into the armor and wearing a lot of armor. Some people like it, but I'm sorry, I don't think that's as quality as Fran's outfit. Fran is letting you understand that she's dominant. She has the original bunny heels on. She belongs in A tier. You still have her on a pretty high side, okay? You don't need to kill. You need to chill out. You need to calm down. She belongs in the A tier. She's not as good as Fran. You guys can't have... Look, I only have one Makote in the S tier. What do you want me to say? She's an A on the high side. She's almost S. You're very close. The dancer outfit from the CGI doesn't count because she is never in the CGI dancer outfit from the trailer. That does not count because you don't know if that's actually her. They may say it's her, but you don't know. A is good. You guys should be satisfied. All right, now talking about CGI, okay? So we have Lyse from the CGI trailer, and then we have Lyse that's Stormblood Lyse. Lyse from the CGI trailer is a fucking S tier waifu. Like here. CGI Lyse is probably one of the hottest characters they've ever put in a CGI trailer. I'm sorry, but that outfit is fucking hot. It's fucking amazing. She's blonde. She has blue eyes. I don't know what you want me to say. She checks all the boxes for me. S tier simply because booba. S tier simply because she's fucking hot. In every single way. Now, Lyse from Stormblood. I've listened to so many people say they like her, and I will never understand why. I'm sorry, but she's trash in the game. She is absolute trash in the game. They ruined this character, in my opinion. I do not like her in the game. I was so disappointed. This is more like a D for disappointment. No C for compromise. This is D for disappointment because they absolutely did not carry through on this character, in my opinion. I do not like that she gets all the glory for basically doing nothing. And she has two character growth arcs. Basically, she grows in the Doma storyline, and then she loses it all again when she goes back to Alamingo. And then she has to build it back up. And then she doesn't really do anything. What the fuck does she do? Go and punch Xenos in the face? Or like she tries to punch Xenos in the face before he actually kills himself? I'm sorry. No, she's not good. She doesn't do anything. You do everything. She's absolutely trash. And her model sucks compared to her CGI model. Matoya. She is old. So we do need to factor that in. G for Gilf. She is, I think her personality is really, really good. I actually like how she kind of puts Y'shtola even in her place. And she's smart as fuck. I think she's like one of the best characters in the MSQ, to be honest with you. She's better than Hydaelyn for sure. Hold on. Oh, no, for sure. I want to put her almost like at a B tier. She's not like for looks. It's everything to do with like, if she had looks, it would be like this, right? If she had looks, it would be like this. But it's unfortunately that she's old, elderly, but she has that like really good. You know what? Honestly, there we go. That's more accurate. Like her character is like really, really good. But regardless, they did an incredible job with Matoya. I really think they did an incredible job with Matoya. Like, she fits perfectly in the game. Like, she gives Y'shtola shit. So, I think she deserves to be in B tier, even at the high end. Merlwyb, I feel like she doesn't do much in the game. Like, I really don't. She does have mommy energy, though. She's not S tier. There's other better Rogadins in the game. I feel like she's a B tier. I just don't feel like she does enough. Like, I feel like she's this intense pirate, or she's supposed to be this intense pirate that's like a veteran pirate and shit like this. But like, I've never felt like she does much to like represent that. Like, she has like an accent that's like kind of piratey, right? Like, I feel like she has the Roganin mommy vibes. It's not as good as some of the other Roganin characters. She's middle of the road B. I just don't care about her that much compared to like the other one. She's getting a little bit of props because, you know, Ceasewall Zal. I am a well, used to be Maelstrom. I had to change from Maelstrom to Ul'dah for 2 reasons. 1, because of achievements. 2, because I need to keep tabs on those fucking evil Lalafels. Mide. How do you put her in S tier? She's like literal who? I'm sorry. She's literal who tier. I don't care about this character. She found the blank. That doesn't make her S tier. Just because she finds that doesn't mean she's S tier. I feel like they just conveniently allowed her to find it. You know what I mean? She's her own great grandma. Yeah, I don't know how time paradox shit works or stuff like that. Let's not worry about that. I feel like you could have done the Alexander raids without her, and you would have had the same results. It's just conveniently she was there, so it looks like she did something. I only remember she existed because someone I know did the Alex raid story recently. Yeah, kind of the same thing for me. Like, I was like, you know, who's like a waifu from Alexander? I was like, should I just put Shinoa? And I'm like, no, it's a fucking cat. We're not putting fucking Shinoa on here. So she had to be here. Makoto. I like her outfit and design. Makoto's sister. Yeah, I know. I was like, when I was looking up, like getting pictures and stuff, I didn't realize she had a twin. I think she's cute, but I don't feel like she's like, I feel like she's like B for Boja. I mean, I know she's in the Evilly storyline too, but I think she's just cute and that's it. Like, I don't feel like there's much, like, I don't really care for her personality. She's kind of like, she's kind of plain in her personality. So for me, I feel like she's B tier. Yeah, she has like the echo ability that she can see into the future kind of and all that kind of stuff. She's kind of like a damsel in distress. She's like almost like a Minfilia in a lot of ways, if you think about it. Very pumpkin-sized latte. Very basic like me. Yes, of course. Minfilia. How much do you guys want to pray to return to the Waking Sands? She has Booba. Her outfit's really good, nice, if you know what I'm saying. Is she B for Booba tier? She is extremely useful when it comes to Shadowbringers and End of Heaven's Ward. But everything that happens in ARR, is that redeemable? This is a tough one. Let's do this. She is about to be on C tier, but let's elevate her to the lowest tier for B for Booba, okay? We're going back to Boja once again, and we're talking, I might say her name wrong, okay? Misija. I think it's Misija. She's the girl that becomes Queen Gunhilda, or the avatar of Queen Gunhilda, right? All right. We are judging her in all of her forms in this case, okay? If you've ever seen her sit, look at this. Hold on. Let's bring this up. This is a very high tier thing to have to think about. Consider the following. What kind of energy does that send to you? I think everyone knows what kind of energy that sends to you. This is not thickety snoo level, okay? So she can't be S tier. She can't just win. B for basic chess massacre. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna say this. I think she is right here. Her toes aren't separated. Ew. She's low A tier, okay? She has step on me energy. I don't like her regular form, okay? She has the step in me energy when she's Gunhilder. Merlwyb is neither, or is better. No, she's not. Her personality stands out a lot more in Bozja, and it's probably because they do like a character arc really quickly, but I feel like Merlwyb just kind of exists as a leader of Limsa. Like, I don't really feel like it's like a standout personality for me. Like, I feel like she's just eyeball candy in the sense of a rogue, like a Rogadin, but it's like the generic Rogadin eyeball candy. It's not the same energy that you're wanting, and that's why she belongs at A and Merlwyb belongs at B. M'naago. I think she has what it takes to be a very quality Miqo'te waifu. But is she S tier? That's where I'm going to put her. She's mid-A. I'm sorry. Flamin's better. Serena's better. Lena's better. And Hildebrand's mom's better. I'm sorry. I'm not giving her an S. She's better than Dulia Chai? What do you mean? Yeah, her outfit is the problem. So, here's our evaluation for how Miqo'tes work in the world of Kaiyoko, okay? At minimum, Miqo'tes belong at B tier or higher. They cannot deviate from this at all, okay? So at least always, they will be at B tier or higher no matter what in Kaiyoko land. So now we have to judge between B to S tier. This is how it works. Her outfit sucks. I'm sorry. She needs a better outfit. She needs her own outfit. And if she had her own outfit, she'd be a lot higher. She's very dependable, and I'm sorry, I don't like the haircut. Maybe you just want that pineapple hair, Totsuki, or something, but that's not my thing, okay? You can glam her. Wait, no, you can't. You can't glam her. She's one of the ones you can't glam. Yeah, what are you talking about, Dugstep? Man, you guys who are M'naago simps don't even know you can't dress her up? Holy shit. I knew that more than you guys. Are you really simps for M'naago? I'm disappointed. I'm fucking disappointed. I don't waste time glamoring every custom delivery person, to be honest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please tell me we didn't lose everything. Oh, thank God. Oh, that could have been a disaster. That's your warning, Kai. This is not, I'm dealing with forces that are extremely unstable right now, okay? It is a warning to me that I am tampering with the very fabric of reality by making a list of waifus. I'm being judged. So, I understand. We're getting in a very hostile environment here. We're getting deep. Moonbryda. Oh my God, I thought it was about to happen again. Moonbryda. It's getting feisty. It's scared. It's scared right now of what I'm about to do. You're making a tier list of waifus. Anyone making a tier list will always be judged. I know. Where do you guys think I'm gonna go with this? Where do you guys think I'm gonna go with this? Lower than Merlwyb? She is indeed higher than Merlwyb to me. I'm putting her right below the other Rogadin. She's extremely useful for what she's there for, okay? And she does sacrifice herself for you. But please understand that she can't surpass this character because she does not. She dominates Urianger, okay? But it's not really hard to dominate Urianger. Misija, when she's as Gunhilder, she dominates a whole entire 48-man alliance. That's how powerful she is. So what do you want? Dominating Urianger, dominating 48-man alliance. Sorry, but like, she's gonna lose. That's just how it is. Yeah, and she's also here for only 23 seconds. Wish they'd stop killing quality Firmos. It's true. They did kill both of these off pretty quickly. Now we are getting into the monster category. We're getting into a monster girl category. Actually, let's do this. Let's do regular Darkness first. Or Nael first. Regular Nael. Just regular Nael is fucking crazy, okay? Literally who? Who are you? Are we gonna put her in some... She's like... She's not as crazy as Etta, okay? But I think she does belong in the C for crazy tier category. I think she's a little too crazy. But she's not good enough crazy like Etta. But Etta's crazy is not even that great. So I feel like she should belong in the C for crazy tier category. Dragon or Bahamut Nael. I think she loses points. I understand, like, some people, you know what you have a annual subscription or monthly subscription to Bad Dragon, but she's let her get herself be a little bit too much corrupted, and has become a D tier. I'm sorry, monster lovers out there. It's just she's going in the D tier. This is when you go too far into the crazy, okay? However, Slime Girl Darnus. What do you... look at this face. Look at this face. Just wants to give you some Slime Girl love, okay? I'm gonna give her better than Garuda, okay? She's better than Garuda. She has the face down, but she's still fucking crazy like Garuda, and she's still this fucking crazy too. This is the face of... She took advantage of you, okay? Next one. I don't think I need to say anything. I'm sorry. Nanamo goes in FBI open up. Whoo, Nashu. Where does Nashu belong? I mean, we already know that she is locked between B to S. Nashu likes to blow people up. Is it B or is it A? I don't think she belongs in S tier. I'm sorry. She's a little too dumb for me. She's a little too dumb. She's probably the bottom of the barrel out of all the Makotes. I'm not a huge fan of her hair. And she's a little too crazy. And I'm sorry, I don't want to get blown up and turned into a zombie. She's cute, but she's not like... It's not like... It's not hot cute. Back to your monster girls, guys. The Necromancer. Her outfit's pretty fucking hot. I don't think anyone could disagree. The outfit, like... The outfit probably elevates her up to a B tier at least. So where does she go beyond B tier? Spectral is S tier design, but no personality. Pretty much. That's the question, is how far does her design carry it? Or does she go in literal who? That's a good point. Should she be in literal who? I don't think she's in literal who. I think there's enough on her to give her at least, like... She's not better than Matoya. I feel like she's probably, like, here. Maybe better than Feol. Her design's really good. But I'm sorry, but Matoya's personality, if you were to tell me... Well... her design's pretty good. Love me a bit of Granny Fanny. You know, I'm gonna be a shallow Makote right now and put her in A tier. Her design's really good. I'm sorry, Matoya. I didn't mean to do this to you. Omega F, thank you. We don't need to talk anymore. Omega F is fucking hot. She's S tier. You're fucking wrong if you don't think so. No discussion. No disagreement. There's nothing else needs to be said. Omega F's like fucking hot. I don't... See, here's the thing. I don't actually want to see her outfit on a player character because I don't think a player character can carry it the way that she can. If she was a Makote with her... if they literally just put Makote ears on her, easy. But she doesn't have Makote ears. There we go. That's the last portion of it. But it's not the case. She's just fucking hot. I don't know what to say. She's a better android than 2B in the sense of like Final Fantasy XIV. No, fisting's actually okay. Wait, sorry. This is Say So Stream. We're not gonna go any farther with that. She doesn't have the gears that 2B has, so your hand's probably okay. You know what? Your hands are probably not okay because she can turn her feet into fucking blades. Maybe you're into that. Goodbye, hand. Yeah, you'll be goodbye worlded by her after one night. I'm sorry, Corpy, for what I must do. I know you truly love Pepega. I know you truly love Pepega, Corpy. I know Pepega's your girlfriend. But I must do what is necessary to uphold the standards of this stream. Pepega must be banished to FBI open up. Pepega is no more. Oh god, Corpy's typing. Corpy's typing to me. Alright, Penny. Or the Eureka Pyros boss. Yes, it is the Moth Mommy GF of the Final Fantasy XIV monster crowd. I don't think she's that hot. Like, I think I can understand how some people find her hot, but I don't think she's actually that hot. Like, yeah, she has booba, but I feel like she's a really generic looking model for like, compared to some of like the actual waifu tier like models of like the monster girls. She's definitely better than Dragon Darkness. Is she better than Garuda though? I feel like she's probably like here-ish. I don't think the Moth girl is like that high tier. I'm sorry. I can't give her very high tier. I don't think anyone disagrees that hard with that though. Like it's because she's in Pyros and she kind of loses a little bit because of Eureka, I think. So Renda-Rae is the Archer of Darkness. So if you take CGI version of her, she's probably like an A or like low S. But if you take off her hat and she's in like, so if you do like the physical DPS role quest, she doesn't have her archer hat on. And you can see her massive Haru forehead. She is the primordial cat though. But the problem is she has a big ass Haru forehead. By the way, when I say Haru, I do not mean Haru as in the Makote that's a VTuber that used to be my sibling Haru. I mean Haru from Persona 5 Haru. I came back, heard massive forehead, I knew you were going to talk about Haru. No, you mean the VTuber, we get it, starting drama for views? Yes, I'm saying Haru, the VTuber, clearly has a massive forehead and definitely has purple eyes and doesn't want to admit it. There you go. Is that what you want to hear? Is that the drama, the spicy cut that you want to get? Clip that and send that to Haru. Definitely. Forehead is big as the booba. Amen. Already in the DMs. I think being that she's the original Makote and she's pretty good in CGI and she looks nice with the bard hat on. The problem is when she takes the bard hat off. So that part knocks her down from S tier. So the question is, where does she exist within the A tier or where does she exist the high B end? I want to say she's better than M'naago. I think this is a correct place for her. I just don't imagine her being S. If you had like literally the CGI model in game, she would definitely be an S. But then you'd have to compare all the other Makotes that have like CGI models, all that kind of stuff, or they'd all be CGI model level, right? So it's hard to like use that as a pure judgment outside of in Lyse's case because we were effectively robbed. Rowena. You know what? She puts Geralt in his fucking place. She's actually kind of fucking old though. It's just she doesn't appear to be old. Stonks waifu. 40's super old. Well, like 40's super old in the sense of like Final Fantasy characters. If you're pretty much not anime age, you're basically a boomer. And then like a granny or a grandpa or some shit, okay? So here's how things work. In Final Fantasy terms, most characters that are young or like your average main character will be somewhere between the age of 17 to the age of 23. This goes for most Final Fantasy characters that are main characters. Now, this is not the case all the time. I want to be very clear. This is not the case all the time. 14 does deviate from this. But generally, that's the range. All the adult signs are over 30. Not true. Do you want to know why? Because we don't actually know Y'shtola's age. We don't actually know Y'shtola's age. Is that what Shadowbringer's years? The question is, do you count Shadowbringer's years? Because it's not technically their body, right? Y'shtola is 32. I will get my guidebook and prove you otherwise. Because the guidebook says she's 26, I believe. I'm pretty confident Y'shtola is 26 in the guidebook. I don't know if that's actually correct because it does say she like lies about it in a way. She would be the same age as her twin sister. Her sister is 26. She lies in canon. I know she does. The guidebook says she's been 26 for a while, but we exist in a time bubble. They were in the first for 6 years, but that's if you count the first, right? Anyhow, most of the time in most anime situations, you're dealing with is if you're in your 40s, you might as well be dead as far as anime terms go, or like grandpa. So that's why I'm saying that. I'm not talking about in real life situation because, like, you know, 40s like basically the new 30s, right? Can't count that because Alizé would not become the FBI tier. Yeah, that's true. That's what 40-year-old people tell themselves. Okay. Rowena. So Rowena, I would say she's probably like, I don't feel like she's that appealing to me. So I'm going to put her below Etta. But I think she's more appealing than Nael or Penny. She's going to work us to the bone. Yeah, I think she's C tier. I don't think she's that impressive as far as look goes. Yeah. All right. I don't think I need to explain this one. FBI tier will open up, and Final Fantasy XIV, for whatever reason, decided to make her E8S model quite lewd. So, Square Enix, FBI open up. Sadu. This is where I can either piss off a lot of people or make a lot of people happy. Sadu is probably the best Ara in the game, I think, out of the females. No, I don't like Makoto that much. She's too plain and boring. I think Sadu is like has the most personality out of like probably the Ara characters. Serena doesn't have that much personality. It's like she does have some, but I feel like she's very like homey, and it's not like a big personality, whereas Sadu is like very like has a bigger personality. Sadu is better than Yagiri. I do agree with that. I feel like Yagiri is kind of plain too. Like I know like people like the Yagiri's design, and I think that a lot of people like the haircut on Yagiri because it's like it's a Hime cut basically, right? And I just don't. I think her personality is too plain for me. Sadu angry all the time. She's not always angry though. I feel like she's like very loyal to her tribe, and I actually think her like the thing about her looks too is her eyes are like super piercing. Like I think it looks really good with the character. I think her like character design is really good. All right, Skothic. Ooh, where does Skothic go? I almost want to put her in literal who. She's better than Darnus. Like, I've seen some really good artwork of this character. The problem is I'm a little bit deceived by the artwork of this character. Not in like the lewd kind, but like there's some like actually like cute artwork of this character. Should she go in literal who? You can't remember who that is. It's the third boss of yeah, she's the third boss of Dunscaith, and she gets absorbed by Diablos. No, Skothic is better. No, you're right. Skothic is better than the Pyros. I mean, she like because the Pyros person or girl like Penny might as well be a literal who, right? Let's do this. Nah, let's do this. I think this is better. Let's do that. Skothic is not better than Nael though. Sophia is probably like almost A. I want to say Sophia's A. Her design's really good. But she's also fucking scary because she's on the head thing, right? Okay, I think she belongs in low A. I think Necromancer has better design. Like, the part that's... I think she'd be a little higher if she wasn't, like, riding the head thing. The head thing's like her, like, deranged sister or something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you have to deal with the package. Suzaku. Bird form. Suzaku bird form and is an S tier for you? I was gonna put B for bird. Are you a feathery? You put stupid generic Bard Mikote cinematic over M'naago? Yes, I did. All Suzaku forms is an S. Yo, she's better than Minfilia in bird form, okay? But she's... let's put her better than Garuda, okay? Let's go with that. We'll go with that. There you go. There's the actual correct location. Bird form is better than Garuda. It's a better bird than Garuda. She's hotter. I mean, she's literally on fire, so yes. All right. Humanoid Suzaku. S tier from a lot of you. I don't think so. I don't think she deserves S tier. I think she's better than the Necromancer chick, but I still don't think she's better than these other characters. I think she still falls short. I don't. She's too lusty for Tenzin. You have to think about it this way. She's always going to be thinking about Tenzin no matter what with you. I mean, I guess if you're kind of like into, NTR in a way, I mean, that could kind of be how things go for you. I mean, that's the kind of experience you're going to get out of Suzaku. She's super thirsty for Tenzin. Should she dump your ass in a second? She confuses you with Tenzin, yeah. All right, Tataru. She has her own tier. She belongs in her own tier. There we go. She's Zodiark tier. She's literally Zodiark. I'm sorry, but she's beyond FBI open up. She's literally the final boss of the expansion. If this doesn't happen, I think Yoshida's just playing games with us. Everyone knows that she will become or is already Zodiark. She has been playing the long con for the longest time to show the true evils of the Lalafels of Ul'dah. I want to be very clear, there's a difference between Lalafels of Ul'dah and Lalafels as the player character. The player character Lalafels are not evil. The evil ones are the ones that are from Ul'dah. They're an infestation upon Eorzea, upon Hydaelyn, and they must be destroyed. And she is the embodiment of everything that is Ul'dah. And she will try to become Zodiark, or she is. Anyhow, regardless, she's the final boss, whatever it may be. She is the final boss. Everyone thinks that she is on our side, but she's been twisting things since the beginning. So with Tesleen, you guys need to remember that Tesleen is, you consider her human form, but you also must take into account she is the monster Sin Eater form. So do these things even out? She's like, I would give Tesleen almost that Serena vibes, okay? Almost here. But you have to remember that she is also a Sin Eater. She would be an A tier waifu, I think, if it wasn't for the fact of the Sin Eater thing. The Sin Eater thing goes a little too far. This is not like Forgiven Obscenity. By the way, I forgot to put a Forgiven Obscenity on here. Forgiven Obscenity would be an S tier waifu. Because you guys have to remember that Tesleen's Sin Eater version is super grotesque, and I don't want her puking up whatever that Sin Eater juice is all over anyone else. Yeah, but Forgiven Obscenity would be S tier. I'm sorry I forgot Forgiven Obscenity. So I'll add that in later. But specifically for Tesleen, if it wasn't for her Sin Eater, she would be an A tier. So how far does that drag her down? I'm going to say she's better than Minfilia. Titania. No, she's not S tier. Higher than Fail? No. Fail's better because she's actually useful. Fail's voice actor is kind of like not like my thing, okay? Some people like that like accent that Fail has. But for me, I don't really care for the Fail's accent, but I think Fail is way more loyal to the player and useful to the player and all that kind of stuff. And she kind of has that Yandere vibe going on, but she definitely fucking kill you in the right circumstances. All right, well, let's move on. Titania, I don't have that much to talk about. Etta. Is she even really a character up until Stormblood? And then when she becomes a character, it's a disaster. I'm not talking about real Etta. I'm talking about Lyse as Etta. She loses her humor. That's actually a good point. You know what? That is a very good point. Okay. She's actually more useful than Minfilia, though. I feel like she's very comparable to Minfilia, but she's just barely better than Minfilia. Why does Lyse have 3 spots? Okay, let me explain. Lyse in Stormblood is dog shit. And D for disappointment, okay? I'm sorry, I do not like Lyse. I will never like Lyse. She is a massive disappointment. Look how fucking hot this is. This is S tier because this is what could have been. This is an alternate reality where Lyse was perfect. And that's why she's in S tier. The CGI trailer is the biggest lie that has ever happened with Lyse. Yagiri. Here's my issue with Yagiri. I think Yagiri is very plain, and she doesn't really offer much, like, in the terms of, like, personality to me. Like, I feel like the main thing I know about her, she's loyal to Doma, she's loyal to Hien, so I want to put her, like, here-ish, but her design's really good. I don't see the appeal to make her, I don't see the appeal to make her any higher than a B. Y'shtola's sister. I don't even know how to say her name. Mitra? Mitra? Is it Mitra? You say it as Mitra. The Y is silent, right? It's just Mitra. Okay, so Summoner Girl. I'm gonna be honest. All I know is that she's Y'shtola's sister. I gotta put her in the B tier. She's cuter than Nashu for me, but I don't know enough about her because I skipped all the Summoner storyline. Did you guys know that I didn't realize casters existed? She's pretty bland in the Summoner quest. Okay, I'm giving her this spot as higher than, you know what? All right, I'll give this one a win. She's the lowest Makote. I'll give this one a win. She's the lowest Makote. She's better than Jessie, but I think Nashu is actually probably better than her. I think her design's cute. I don't know enough about her, and I feel like she's just there as like a, oh, this is just Y'shtola's sister. That's it. At least Nashu has personality. Kai, what do you have against casters? Absolutely nothing. I just forget they exist because I don't play casters. The biggest step on me mommy energy out of anyone. Yotsuya, the second I saw her, I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn, like this is gonna be a fucking hot character. And then the English voice actor didn't match well for me. This is a case where the Japanese voice actor's better. Yeah, she calls you worms. She's fucking hot, and I do like her like yandere side, and like that she's like have that very like step on me energy, but she's not S tier. If her voice actor was better in English, I'd feel better about putting her in S tier. The voice really doesn't work well for me, and I just don't like it for like that feel. I just wish it was a little different. You've actually never heard her in Japanese. The Japanese is better for her. It sounds better. You prefer Suiyu? I think if you like a more passive character, I can understand that, but I actually like her when she's Yotsuya more. Make another one for Suiyu. It'd be probably Suiyu would probably be like C or B tier. Yotsuya is she better than Lina to me? She's almost S. Tsukunomi, yeah, I guess Tsukunomi is in there. Her design in Tsukunomi is really fucking good, though. Ooh, that's a really good point. Okay. Oh, man. She's the original Viera, technically, right? She's the original bunny girl. Deeper dictator. Oh, my God. I really want to make her an S. Tsukunomi, though. Fucking Tsukunomi. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Tsukunomi. Tsukiyomi. Sorry. I don't know why I said Tsukiyomi. I meant Tsukiyomi. Fuck, dude. I think she might be S tier. I think she's S tier. She's low S tier. I'm giving her low S tier. I'm giving her low S tier. I'm giving her low S tier. I'm sorry. I really like her design, and I really like how she's portrayed in the story. Where's the unsub one tiered over Lina? Because Lina, like, Lina's good, but she's not. She's just not an S tier. I'm just sorry, she's not S tier. I feel like Lina they could have done more with. I just feel like they could have done more with Lina. It's not that they didn't do a lot with Lina. I think she has good character design. And like most of the time she's like pretty on point. But I just feel like they didn't do enough with her to like make her an S tier. Yeah, the VA for Lina is really good. Oh fuck. You know what? Does her VA make that big of a difference? Oh, you guys are making this hard. Lina's VA is really good. I really do not like the English voice actor for Yotsuya, but I really like how she's portrayed in this story. And I do like the design of Tsukuyomi. How many subs? You want to bribe me for the tier list? That's not how it works. It's not how a tier list works. You bring this from your heart to give your true verdict on these characters that you've experienced over all this time of playing Final Fantasy XIV. You have to take that in consideration. Okay. Here's the deal. Lina's voice actor causes Yotsuya to go down to an A, and it has to be better, worse than Lina. Yes, Yotsuya has Tsukuyomi, and has, I would say, a great yandere character, an angry and evil character, but she just can't make it up S tier, and it's because Lina has a better voice actor. I can't do it. Husbando list next. I don't feel like my husbando list would be that great. I'm pretty much gonna be like, this is my husbando list. Graha above everyone else. Wayward Daughter is a good song, but I can't use that as a reason against any of the other characters. How can you not put Count Dripula above everyone? Count Dripula is pretty high, okay? Xenos would be like an E tier or like a Zodiac tier. On a husbando list, Xenos would be a Zodiac tier. And when I say that is because I hate Xenos. Xenos is fucking terrible. I'm sorry, but I hate Xenos. Or J for Juicy. Okay, fine. I put him J for Juicy by himself. Xenos is ass tier. I hate Xenos' personality, and you'll never convince me otherwise. All right, let's get back to the list. Ysayle. Ysayle is one of the lone Elezen on the whole entire list. There is literally no other Elezen on this list unless you consider Hilda. I don't quite understand the appeal that people get from Ysayle. Like, people thirst over her a lot. And I think it's partially because they want that Estinian Ysayle pairing. For some reason, they want Angry Dragoon paired with Dragon Lover. Her music slaps. Yeah, but I'm not considering anything about the music. When she is in Shiva form, I also don't care for it so much. I like the heel click stuff, but I really don't care for her fucking hair. I think her hair looks terrible in like the Shiva form. God, this is hard. Because the thing is Ysayle does save you in Az's Law. I think she's a better character, though. I just don't know if she's waifu tier. Like, I think she's a better character than, like, probably, like, right here. Like, I think she's around here-ish. Like, Matoya is, like, personality, like, just way better and, like, carries above. But, like, I think enough of her character design is pretty good. And she saves your ass. And everything. Like, I don't think she has a bad character, like, arc, right? I can't make her any higher than this. I really don't like the Shiva design, though. I feel like that space is fair. Like, I know this would anger so many Shiva simps, because I know there's a ton of Shiva simps out there. She's an A in your heart. I love the difference between a Makote fan and an Elezen fan. The average Elezen fan is an enjoyer of lore and simping for Amaric. That's my envisionment of an average Elezen fan. She literally fought off an entire flying fortress and disabled it. Yeah. But her sacrifice was overshadowed by the other Elezen sacrificing himself. Yeah, I'm still thinking if I want to keep Ysayle right there. She has a short skirt even though it's cold. She did a bit of tempering, yeah. All right, let's skip this. Fuck this. Let's get to the main event. We all know this is what everyone here came for here. Like, everyone knows this is it. This is the main event for Y'shtola, okay? What do you want me to say? D tier, fuck you. It's time, boys and girls. Is Y'shtola better than Hildebrand? Do I even need to fucking have this? I need something like higher than S tier, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is the obvious thing I'm gonna do. Like, do you really expect me to do anything different? I'm sorry. Y'shtola is the fucking, like, she's the premier Makote. Make another tier? I'm not making another tier. I'm not making another tier for Y'shtola, okay? I never expected anything out of you. I'm sorry, but, like, she puts fucking what's his face in his place, the little son dude, okay? Like, that was such a monumental thing. I don't even remember him in any other way than little son. And her design is ridiculous for Shadowbringers. I don't even Magni, who's that? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares about that guy's name? Okay? She's the goddess of all waifus, so goddess tier at minimum. We're not done yet. We have one more coat to go, okay? But Y'shtola is I don't think anyone can debate. I think Y'shtola is like basically the main character of Final Fantasy XIV. Everyone thinks that you're the main character of Final Fantasy XIV. No, it's Y'shtola. They had to have Xenos kill off Y'shtola almost to basically depower her. And she came back with fucking vengeance. They politely put Runar on See You Next Time. Okay, here's the thing about Runar. I actually don't think if she stayed on the first that she would end up with Runar. I know you guys think that like it may seem that way, but she friend zoned the shit out of Runar. I'm sorry. I'm not on this Runar Y'shtola like hookup simp thing. I'm not shipping it. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. I think she would friend zone him and she'd get away from him. He's too clingy. Tell yourself that to cope. No, Runar's way too clingy. Runar can change. He's a Reddit moderator. I'm not being jealous. I'm not being jealous. Toski knows what's about to happen. Here's the deal with Zoe. She has a ponytail. She has a mole. And her character design is really good for me. I'm gonna mauled. She's not better than Y'shtola. She's better than fucking Hildebrand. Who even is she? She's better. She's the fucking best Makote NPC besides Y'shtola. Literal Hooter? She's not better than Y'shtola. She's not literal Hooter. You know what? You guys just haven't engaged yourself in proper culture, okay? She's our pineapple pudding princess, right? Come on, do your custom deliveries. Exactly. Get your fucking shit together and do custom deliveries. If you didn't do custom deliveries, you'd never know she existed. It's true. It's true. This is my own personal choice, okay? This is my own personal choice. She's going there, but she's not better than Y'shtola. Like, it's just... She calls you Failure. So, it's literally... That's it. It's nothing more. Slowy goes there because it's my personal choice. I just like Zoe. Okay, what do you want me to say? I like the pineapple pudding. Like, it's funny. M'naago is not best cat girl. I'm not putting Hildebrand over her, okay? Hildebrand could probably be his own fucking category above everyone. If he summoned up the next powerful, like, imagine if Hildebrand came in Endwalker wearing like a dancer artifact armor. I'm pretty sure he'd go to SS++ tier, okay? Like, everyone would like cream over that, okay? You got trash like Sadu. Holy shit, Tatsuki is coming and throwing. All you Ra simps, hold on. All you Ra simps out there, you better go fucking after Tatsuki. Tatsuki is trying to beat the shit out of the hornet's nest right now. He hates Sadu. This is Tatsuki's list. This is literally Tatsuki's list right here. And you don't even need to, you can literally just drag everything and put it on literal who. Like, everyone else is on literal who. I'm not going to reorganize this for Tatsuki, but that's Tatsuki's list. I'm sorry, but M'naago is not better than Sadu. You are fucking wrong. Tatsuki doesn't even know what the story is. Tatsuki basically skipped every cutscene. Definitely, 100%. If we made a bet with Tatsuki, whether he would skip a cutscene, he would fail it regardless. Tatsuki doesn't even... Like, Tatsuki. What does M'naago do that's significant in the story? Can you explain to me what M'naago does significant in the story? Besides just being a loyal rebel? And we can't even glam her? Yeah, she blows a fucking horn. What does Zloey do for the story? I didn't say Zloey did anything for the story. I said pretty clearly that she is my own personal bias, and this is my tier list. Be absolutely adorable, care for resistance post-liberation, and cares for families of the dead. That doesn't make her waifu. You just like her, you think she's hot, and she doesn't even wear a good outfit. At least get her some, get her some nice clothes, okay? Tatsuki's argument's way better. Tatsuki's argument's not better. Tatsuki's literally having her wear like beaten up military uniform, like, and it's not even like the hot kind of military uniform. It's literally just like, look at me wearing these super baggy clothes. Zloey didn't wear a good outfit. I'm sorry, but her base outfit's actually good. Have you not seen her fucking pineapple pants? Military uniform can be hot, but I'm saying in that particular military outfit that she wears, it is not hot. Tiffany is waifu light. Y'shtola being number one is absolutely correct. I know. I've already came into this saying I'm going to be biased towards Makote. I don't know what you guys want me to do.